Hello. And welcome to the first episode of my weird solo podcast project called Sunday Scaries, which is going to be a podcast about I don't know, mental health in relation to content creation is the way I'm billing it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But if you don't know me, my name is Lewis/Glitter. However, you may know me from these many projects that I've done. Basically, every week I'm going to pose a question on the internet and I'm going to have a little Google form that says, "Hi, hello. Do you want to do a little answer?" And then I'll pick either all or every single question to put in this. I don't know. We're literally playing it by ear. If you guys didn't know, I used to be on a well, not used to. We're a little bit on a hiatus, but I'm on another podcast called Perfectly Incapable, which, funny enough, if you're watching this on the YouTube or live, also hello all the live people in chat. Good day to you. Wow, old school merch. It just felt comfy to have today, like a nice little reminder that I can do this. So basically, today's question that we've had, if I know how to use the internet correctly, was, what's one insecurity content creation has brought out in you, and why, and when does it come out, and how do you handle it? It's like a constant thing. I think a lot of us deal with stuff, whether it's self-esteem, self-worth, imposter syndrome, me daily just being like, I don't even know how to do technical issues or technical things. So we always out here just trying. So I don't know how long these are going to be. We're kind of just going to play it by ear. I'm going to see how long I can babble for. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to go to a topic. We're going to start the topic, and then after every little section, we'll have a little community catch up, so everybody can have their voice, or I'm reading chat as we go along. So hello everyone. Thank you all for being here and being excited about it. I've been very nervous about this, I'm not gonna lie, because I never know how to start these things. I usually have a second co-host that's like, well, not next to me but near me, being like, hi, let's laugh together, and now it's just like me staring at me. Ooh, talk about my one insecurity, looking at myself. I mean, I'll get to my insecurity when we get to the portion of it, but this is more about y'all than me. But like I said, so we're gonna be live probably I'm gonna try to be here every Sunday. Is that feasible? Who knows? But if you don't know, I'm on every social media. So for chat right now, I'm literally gonna put in exclamation point socials. You can probably find somewhere. Usually Twitter is the where I'm gonna announce like what day we're doing this, when it's happening. If you have Discord, message me. You could probably be added to the group. I probably trust you. Oh my gosh, we already have a we already have a raid. Hello, Dark. But yeah, so if you're listening to this on audio, you might hear little things like me saying hello and thank you to raids and everything. But Dark, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your viewers with us for our first episode of Sunday Scaries. Ah. I hope you had fun with Animal Crossing. So yeah, so we'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel about it post production. If I'm gonna cut these parts out, leave them in. Is it personable? Who knows? I'll obviously cut off the first 10 minutes of everything, of all the I knew I was gonna get distracted by alerts immediately, so I turned the sounds off of the alerts, but I can still see everything that's happening, whether it's like subs, raids, all that. So I can see I can see that. Thank you, Dark, for giving Megan the subby. So should we get started? I don't know. I guess we should, right? I don't know. I'm nervous. Okay, speaking of stupid things that happens, see, maybe my insecurities. I fully had new screen set up for all this, and then the whole thing just decided to just OBS said, nah, brah, we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. So it's okay. We just casually remade our scenes this morning. It's all right. Everything's fine. OBS also had an update. It scared the shit out of me. So it was a lot. It was a lot. So here's gonna be my like makeshift screen that I didn't even add to my stream deck. But we out here. But before we start everything, I don't know if I'm gonna do this every episode or not, but I want to lay out some little ground rules of this. First of all, just like be kind, be respectful. Like, even if you have a difference of opinion, it kind of goes to number 4. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So everyone behave. There are mods on deck here. I can see what you're saying. I can block you too. I can time you out. Ugh, see, that's gonna always happen too. Sorry. A girl be gassy sometimes. A girl be gassy sometimes. So just be kind, be respectful. Second, even if you, some of these responses, like, I know who wrote them, but even if you know, keep it inside. Keep it in here. Keep it in there. Keep it up here. Keep it in your heart, your head, anywhere. Just keep it. Just keep it in. You don't need to call anybody out. Don't be like, haha, like, this was Brett's answer, which, or, you know, whoever. Haha, this is Megan. Whatever. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Be nice. This is a safe, we like to say this is a safe-ish space. So everyone's being vulnerable here. So I want everyone to just be okay. And like, I want this to be a thing where people will maybe start to speak up more and talk more. And like, I don't want your mental health to be a taboo. So like, I want you to be able to come here and be like, oh yeah, I can come here and talk about this. I can submit answers. Like, that's the goal of this. That's the goal of this, is to get people talking and to feel like you're not alone, because you're not. Because as you're going to see, a lot of people have the same problems and the same issues and the same thinkings that we all do, the same demons. So you're gonna see very quickly, a lot of this, everyone was like, yeah, here it is, this is what happened. The third, no one solicited personal health advice. None of us are, well, I won't say none of us, because I don't know who's out there lurking, who's listening to this. Most of us are not licensed doctors or therapists, so please keep your advice that's at that level to yourself. If you got something about content creation, you want to tell me how to do something, no BS, how to do a better graphic, great. I would love for you all to share those resources, but we don't need to sit here and pretend like we're doctors, okay? Great, thank you. Number 4 is my biggest pet, is my biggest thing. I struggled this with my father, like trying to talk to him about this. It's not what you say, but how. You can easily say something with like a little grace. Like, you don't need to be a full ass about it. So don't come in here being rude and shit, because again, you will be blocked. And then number 5, if anything gets too heavy, or if you get nervous just hearing your response or anything, and you need to take care of yourself, please, you can go take a lurk, take a break, get a snack, get a drink, whatever. If depending on how long this goes, we might even have like a little intermission, so we can just like decompress depending on the day. So we'll see. I think today should probably be just like a normal go through, get it done. We should be good. So it'll be good. And number 6, have fun. I mean, I'm having fun already. And clearly you guys are having fun already. So thank you all for chat being wild already. Thank you guys for, loving each other. Special love, special kind of love we have here. As you can tell, I'm very much like an educator. Like, this is very educational background. Like, be nice, don't scream, have fun, be cool. Don't make fun of your friends, okay? I don't want to hear it. Are you the teacher? No, you're not. It's me. I'm the teacher. So that's how this is gonna go. This whole mini podcast is kind of a precursor to what I want to do later on next year, which will be another, like, a real well thought out podcast, but this time it's gonna be me talking to people and people talking to me. Like, I want to have like an open, honest conversation about certain topics that a lot of us are on Twitch, some of us are on YouTube, some of us are doing TikTok, Instagram, some of us are doing all of it. And that comes with a heavy price sometimes, especially on our mental and physical health. So like, it should be talked about. So you know you're not alone. You know who you could go to, where you could go. Get some fun hot tips on how to not lose your mind. And I think we've kind of soft announced it a little bit, but our friend Megan Hertz, who I'll probably have something here or somewhere on the screen. There will be a link to the Megan Hertz, who is starting a mental health based stream team with me. So she was nice enough to ask me to be a part of her board. So we're gonna co-found this and start this soon. The current name is Project Spoons, which is kind of like our umbrella name for right now. It's a little placeholder. because none of us have spoons currently. But we're trying, okay? We're trying. This is kind of the first step into trying for me. So that's that. All right, let me get rid of these rules. Let me get rid of them. Rules. Oh, we're not gonna get rid of the rules. We're just gonna put the rules down here. All right, we're gonna put the rules down here. So obviously, as I said, like, what are some insecurities that content creation has brought out in some people, especially you guys? Like, like, I know y'all hear about mine all the time. Y'all hear about mine all the time. Also, please don't question me like rolling around on the screen, because I am just moving things around as we go along until I get comfortable with this. There might be music one day, there might not be. I haven't decided. We haven't decided what we're doing yet, but so the first topic was kind of in a way like I wanted to categorize it as like self-worth, which again, let me move this over here so I like have it ready. We're ready. Oh god. All right. So the first topic I kind of wanted to look at was kind of people putting their self-worth on things, and so I kind of want to go through each response that we've gotten. I did mess up some. That's in the later portions where I like the Google form cut it off into looking weird, so we'll see. So here we go. Let's just read through these, and if you guys relate, like, please, like, feel free to comment, feel free to chit chat in the comments below, whatever you need to do, how you feel like. So the first one, it says, I feel like I'm not enough. I see other streamers that engage their chats and have constant conversation, and I never have that. I used to compare myself to them and think I was doing something wrong or wasn't approachable or interesting. I've come to terms with that just isn't the type of streamer I am. I'm more entertaining when I play a game and funny things happen organically. I struggle in a lot of social situations and making small talk, but I can accept that doesn't make me less of a streamer. It makes me different, and that's just fine. I just need to be bad at Zelda, and people will come hang out. Every now and then, I see no one in my chat, or nothing has been in there for a while, and I just try to remind myself, hey, it's fine. You're here to have fun and some teehees. Not the teehees. Relax and conversation will flow. Relax and conversation will flow, and as it's meant to. Everyone is different and has a different style. Comparing yourself to others won't get you anywhere. I agree. I agree full-heartedly. Like, there have been times where y'all have known me for so long that I've gone through like 17 different ways of streaming, because I feel like on Twitch it's so pushed that you have to play a game. You know, if you're on here, you have to play games. You have to be on here a certain amount of hours. You have to have these many viewers. You have to have this amount of time in there, and so then that makes you feel like, oh my god, what is everybody else doing? I have to do stuff that everyone else is doing, and I have to be doing that. And at the end of the day, you don't. Like, you really don't. And that's what I think is like the beauty of finally getting over these sort of misconceptions, and like once you break yourself free from them, being like, hey, this is your stream. As Trixie and Katya say, this is our show and not yours. Like, at the end of the day, you can have all the bells and whistles. You can have the most beautiful backgrounds, the coolest animations, all the sounds in the world. But if you're missing this personality, you being your honest, true self, baby, you ain't got nothing. You just got a really cute thing to look at, which I can honestly just turn on the TV at that point. You know? And I hate to be like that quote unquote real about it, but I think a lot of people are always just looking for certain things. They're always like, well, how many numbers do you have? What does this look like? Is your green screen perfect? Is this perfect? Is it running fine? And it's like, you don't need that. You don't need that. You literally just find your niche and just fucking run with it. You just fucking run with it. You know? Just go with it. All right, so now this is the portion I don't know if I'm going to like read them all one day and we go into chat, or if I want to just do like one response, go into chat, one response, go in chat. You know, so I'm just gonna get a little roundup. I think I'm gonna, in the future, try to get bigger chat bubbles and put them somewhere on the screen so you guys can see chat as it goes along too. But if not, like, there's a VOD. I'll put the whole VOD up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's difficult not comparing yourself to others, but it's very important not to. Exactly. Everyone's journey is different. And like, we've seen it happen with so many of our friends, you know? For our 2 hours still had fun. Exactly. Like, Brett here obviously just said, like, he's the one that's streaming at midnight on a Sunday. Like, Everyone knows that bread streams at like God only knows 2 a.m., but you don't want to miss it, you know, because you know bread's gonna have something wild to say. We're all gonna be there. It's gonna be absolutely insane, and I think that's what sets bread apart. Like even last night, somebody made the joke, "Oh, are we gonna play a game here?" And I was like, "Well, here's bread stealing my content yet again. Not playing a game. I see how it is. Still doing it after we had the unkind words stream, but I digress." Kidding, but bread just brings that like bread is that after hours funny that like we get during the day, but it's so I think it's so special to see at night because that's when it's like when you think it's supposed to happen. You know, it's like going to like an old timey nightclub because bread's old. So you know that's just it just makes it more special. You know. My own chat goes quiet. Sometimes it's not a reflection of anyone as a streamer. Sometimes people just people sometimes are just lurking. Sometimes people are just busy. Sometimes people are playing 13 hours of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Don't know who that could be. Please don't look at me. But I'm there. I'm listening. I'm constantly there. I'm usually lurking, and I think the best part about being a mod too is being in people's chats when people are like, "Oh, there's no mods here. Nobody's talking. There's no mod talking," and then they say something wild, and you just hit ban, you just hit delete. Oh, there's nothing better. There's nothing better than that powerful than that power. You know, there's nothing more powerful. Yeah, but that's the thing is like I've had to personally turn off my numbers. I've had to turn off my numbers so I can't see them because if I see things just like going down, I'm like, oh God, I'm not entertaining, I'm not fun, I'm not nothing. Sometimes people's computers go to sleep. Sometimes they're just in another tab. You're still there. They're still listening. Like the way the numbers game is such a mind fuck in itself. Like that's literally gonna be its own topic one day. But like the numbers game, girl. If you're gonna play that game, you are in a losing battle right now. You are literally gonna be in a losing battle. Like it's not gonna happen. See, but that's the thing. Like it's not. You don't even need to have like I said. You don't even need to have a fancy screen or anything. As long as you're fun and having a great time. The whole thing about numbers at the end of the day is your networking. A lot of it is there are obviously other factors which we will go through in future episodes, so don't you worry. But if you think about it, a lot of it is networking. Where are you on social media? What type of social media are you on? And it sucks. It sucks to say this, but there are looks can be involved. Today, I chose to not do any makeup, anything to make me stand out because this is such a vulnerable like question and post that I was like, I don't want to be all gussied up for someone to be so vulnerable. Like we'll save that for later, you know. But there are just so many other factors, and I feel like that already again more mental warfare. Not only are you looking at numbers, but hey, where's my other content? Where's that looking at? What am I looking like? What am I projecting onto the world? What am I talking about? Like, are you actually bringing something to a platform? Do you actually have anything to say? And that's the thing. It's like, what is your message? What are you trying to get out? How are you trying to carry yourself? It's just there's just so much to like look at in a day, and it's just, whew, it's just a lot. Listen, I didn't mean to break out number two, but Brett's, I'm allowed. I'm above the rules. I am literally above the rules. It's fine. I'm above the rules. It's okay. Oh, they'll be on later. Yeah, exactly. Lurk mode is my comfort zone. Spooky Hunt, thank you so much for coming in. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Yeah, y'all just lurk. Y'all just take. Oh, it's my comfort zone. You didn't say that you're lurking right now. I see. I don't know how I'm gonna run a podcast if I can't read. You know. Yeah, switching to OBS when the numbers weren't there. Yeah, because you can toggle them on and off, which is amazing. I love that. But Spooky can also welcome in. Hello, fickle friend. Hello, welcome in. The way Twitch counts viewers may as well be dark magic. I don't know. At one point they were like, you have to have all tabs. If you have all tabs unmuted, you're good. You're good to go. Now it's first it was 2 tabs open. Your view counts. Someone told me it was 3 now. Is that true? Can anyone confirm or deny the 3? So I have no idea. If your goal is community and not partner, it really helps. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why like follow for follow doesn't work. Welcome in, Spooky Hunt. Thank you for coming in. This is why like follow for follow doesn't work. Fight me on it. I don't care. I don't care. It may get you that epic creator code for 1,000 viewers or 1,000 followers. Which I'm at this point, I'm like, do I do it? No, don't do it. Always value your community and your content more than numbers, more than just driving people in here, because it's at the end of the day, it's for what? Like, I want to make genuine connections. You know, I want to do that. I want to make a difference. I guess it just literally goes into later just being like, why are you streaming? You know, and again, that's gonna be a whole nother topic. This is why Sunday Scaries will probably never end, because I can literally talk to 14,000 days, 14,000 things. I should have the clock when speedrunning. It feels like the SR equivalent to this. Suji, hello, hi, how are you? I love that you're speedrunning too. I saw something on Twitter about the whole diversified discourse, and the question was like, why? La, la, la. Again, can't read. What do you do if you work 40 hours a week? My response was that basically at this point, I've accepted that I'm not going to be a huge, gigantic streamer, and that at this point, the most important thing to me is having a community I can be proud of. Exactly. And the thing is, like, it's it's not like even if you do work 40 hours a week, you like that goal is unattainable. It's not. It's not unattainable for it's hard to say that it's not unattainable, that it is attainable. I think it is. You just have to put that work in. You really have to decide at the end of the day, like, are you ready to work your day job, but also, are you ready to put in the extra 40 hours? It's like working two full-time jobs. As much as people say, oh, people are tone deaf when they say influencers work hard. Yeah, you're right. It may not be manual labor, but bitch, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of unpaid work, but I'm definitely not just discrediting your 9 to 5. Let me tell you, 9 to 5, way harder. But this is like a different beast. This is literally a whole nother level of shenanigans. Numbers ain't nothing but, exactly, numbers ain't nothing but a number. You ain't gotta worry about it. And honestly, I would rather reach one person than like sit and stare at 200 and have nobody talk about anything except for like themselves. I'm sorry. I don't. 9 times out of 10, I don't care. this, this is. I see this as a show. This is a show. This is my show. Literally, we're having a show right now. You know, we're having a show right now. I care about you as a viewer. I care about things if it's on topic. But if you're going to come in, things do like trauma dumping. I would love to hear about what you're playing. I would love to hear about that. But if you're going to take someone else's stream and try to make the whole thing about you, like, I've seen it happen. I've seen people try to derail streamers like that. And if you aren't, and as like we've said, if you're not ready to handle that mentally and socially, it could really throw a streamer off. It could really just like destroy an entire stream if you're not ready and aren't quick enough to be ready to be like, okay, we have to get back from this. Or if you don't have somebody in chat that's ready to like reel it back in, it's a hard time. It's a hard time. It's a hard time to get back to get that train back on track. I'm gonna tell you, it takes a long time. Also, hello, Vin. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm very much not good at it. I'm working on it. And that's the thing. It takes time. It takes time. And honestly, talking to your community, talking to your mods, talking about it, being like, hey, this is my fault. I can't do this. Like, I'm not good at this part. I need you to help me with it. You know, for me, it's tech stuff. Y'all know it's tech stuff. I can't do this on stream. If I'm having trouble, I'm like, yes, somebody please tell me. God, please. I think it took me 5 years to figure out my new bitrate. my current new bitrate took me 5 years to figure it out, but we got there. We did it, Joe. We did it. Oh, the time numbers are a difficult thing to navigate when you've never done. Yeah, when it comes in hot, you're never ready for it. You are never ready for it. And yeah, it's hard. Or I think some of us have been pretty good about it, being like, hey, this is not. I'm sorry you're going through this, but if you want to message me after stream, like, please do so, or like find me on social media, whatever. Like, my DMs are open. Please feel free to. Or it's okay. It's literally okay to be like, hey, I'm sorry about this. I want to get back to you on this, but right now I don't have the mental wherewithal. I don't have the bandwidth right now to say, oh, let's handle this, because it's different if someone's playing like a game and somebody comes in and is like ready to do mental warfare on you, versus something like this where it's pretty much an open forum, we can talk about it, and it kind of invites it in. If you're inviting it, okay, but again, even if you are inviting it, it's okay to put parameters. It's okay to put rules on it. It's okay to say, hey, we can go up to this and be like, I love that you're telling me this. Thank you for sharing, but please can we like take this topic and talk about it off stream and try to move on to the next thing, or pick off something somebody else said, or pick off a piece or like a chunk of what they said and be able to like talk about that topic and kind of move on, you know? Tell you about celebrity. Not the celebrity deaths again. Not this. Yeah, celebrity deaths have been a big one. People just like come in and they're like, hey, did you know so and so died? And it's like, oof, because like y'all don't know like what death like just the topic of death, just hearing somebody dying can do to somebody. Like I'll be real with you. Like I lost both my parents within like 2 years. Do you think I really want to hear about death in my stream? Like, do you really think that's a topic I would really love to talk about right now? Like, no. It don't be that asking people to process that stuff. Lives incredibly, yes, it is. It's unfair, and I think a lot of people, the parasol. I think people just, I think like looking at these responses right now, a lot of it is like dealing with parasocial relationships. Like in person, it might be a little easier to navigate, to talk about, because you're like there, you can read body language, you can see if somebody is like really uncomfy. But if you're here, you can really, sometimes you only see like this up, or what if you're a VTuber, don't have a camera, and you can't rely on those. If you're that kind of person that relies on like body cues or like facial cues, facial expression cues, like any of that, you don't have that, you know. So it's kind of hard to just go. It's very brave of you to go into somewhere and be like, "Sup, bitch, we're gonna talk about this today," and you're like, "Oh my god, please." God. People were, I didn't know how to react to streaming when it happened. You were when I remember you going through that. I go to my Be Right Back stream. Actually, was the news for a hot second. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just like, okay, well, we're doing this, and it's fine to be like, okay, well, that's sad, and then just be like, okay, we're moving on. Be like, back to Soma, whatever the hell I'm playing right now. What is meant by parasocial? It's kind of like most of our friends, like, okay, I'm not gonna say most of chat's gonna roast me now. I won't say that all of our relationships are parasocial, but like a lot of us, like we do know each other, like we're stop, no, we're it's like it's kind of like we're friend, it's kind of like being friends with your viewers at kind of like this very face base level, you know. a lot i I've been lucky enough to say, like when we were talking about community versus numbers, like I've been very lucky to like, my community is very great and I've gotten to know them on very deep levels, and we've all been there for each other through different shit. But there are some people that think they know you but they don't, and then it's just like you kind of cross those boundaries and it's like, ooh, whoa, we're like not there. Or like, just because I talk about something doesn't mean like, hey, I'm ready for you to like trauma dump all up into me, you know. So you kind of gotta breach those things very carefully, because you never know like what somebody is thinking, what somebody has gone through, what is their insecurities. Like you kind of gotta broach it with a little bit of dignity and poise. That's kind of why I've been like, hey, it's not what you say, but you know, say it nicely, because you don't know. It is like walking on eggshells, but you have to. It's just social graces and manners, you know. It's just social graces and manners. Although the mathematician, hello, hi. But it's just that kind of stuff. All right, let's get to the next one, because I know these are gonna like really pop things out here. The feeling that no one cares about what I try to put out there / what I'm streaming. It's kind of because, since I want to make streaming a living, in order to make that an eventuality, you need to somehow get people to be interested in you as a content creator. It's also an issue that comes from a low self-esteem issue, especially since I personally grew up feeling unsure if my family cares about me the same way I care about them, or if they know I care about them to begin with, or over time I did improve on that insecurity. The way I personally go about it when it comes to creating content is to not be too hyper focused on numbers and always have stuff to do that isn't tied to content creating / outside social media. It's essentially a self care thing that you don't accidentally rely on people from the internet content creating in order to make yourself happy, especially since mental health can affect streams. So the way I go about simple stuff like this is watching anime, drawing, going out with IRL friends, exercising, etc. Which I think this is a very good thought to have, like a good way of thinking, because I've always, like, we all joke about like go touch grass, like we all, like, that's just the haha he he joke of the internet. But I feel like it is important to try and get out there, even if you're not like, hey, I'm going out to the club, I'm going out to the bars, I think it is important to like go outside, like literally just get some sort of experience that's not here. If you get all your information from this interwebs, not me. Don't. First of all, don't ask me for anything. I ain't got it. I ain't got the news for you. But like, it is important to like go out there and like see the world for yourself. I'm not saying go on a big trip. I'm not saying like, you know, take a road trip, go across the world. You don't need to do all that. I'm saying literally go outside, walk down the street, get some fresh air. However you can get outside, just literally just go out the door. If you can, just literally go out the door. Open a window. Watch something else that's not the internet. I will tell you, these are all great things. Hobbies. That is not my number one favorite thing. I love a hobby. And I don't want to hear about video games as your only hobby. It is not. You can find another hobby, I promise you. I promise you, you have more likes in the world than just video games. There is more than in the digital world, digidestins out there. I promise it'll be okay. But I feel like that's such a good thing to do, and like if you're able to, like, exercise is such. I hate to admit it. I fucking hate to admit it. But literally, me going outside and going for a walk changes my mood immensely. Immensely changes my mood. I become insanely happier. I hate to admit it all the time, but if you go outside, take a little walk, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna feel real good. You're gonna feel real good. It feels real nice. And like someone, Megan just said, taking a nap. Honestly, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. You literally have to listen to your body. Sometimes you literally have to listen to your body and be like, "Hey, what's it today?" If that means no stream, it means no stream. If it means going outside, go for it. If you can afford it, go buy yourself a lunch. Go buy yourself a cupcake. Okay, go do something nice for yourself. Treat yourself. There is more to this than this internet. There is more to this than and I feel like staying on here like really does make you want to compare yourself to others. It makes you want to be like, well, what are they doing? Oh, well, I should go do that too. And it's like, that's not an authentic experience. Even if somebody goes out and is like, oh, I went to this thing, you don't need to go to that event too. You really don't need to. I promise you, if it's not your thing, don't force yourself to do it. That is like the biggest mental warfare, is forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do. It is the opposite of like everything you want is on the other side of fear. Like, if you want to do something and you're scared to do it, fucking do it. That's another thing I'll tell you. It goes really well. It's really well. It's so scary. I'm terrified right now, but I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing okay. This is where you come in and say you're doing amazing, sweetie. Thank you. I'm kidding. Oh god, we're hitting buttons though. Okay, I just sent like a bajillion plus signs. Hold on, technical difficulties. Okay, we're good now. But no, I agree. I think going out, doing other things, having a life outside of this is very important for you, because if you are able-bodied and can, you are not tied to this. You don't have to be tied to this. It's okay. It's okay to take a day. It's okay to take a day. I know we all are like, oh my god, if I miss a day, I miss a viewer. No, it's gonna be all right. I promise you, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Go outside, do your hobbies, do your art, do whatever you need to do whatever makes you happy. Go fucking do it. All right, let me catch up here. Let me see what everyone's. Let's go to the next. Let's see what everyone's chatting about here. Oh god, not this. It's been a hot minute. No, Methodist, thank you so much for coming in. But being a streamer, you absolutely have to be on your own biggest. Yeah, you have to really love yourself. I don't have my shirt on. I don't have my love yourself shirt on. But if you guys know from Perfect and Capable, my number one rule is to love yourself. You have to be your biggest hype girl, okay? You have to truly believe in this content. You have to believe what the fuck you're putting out there, because if not, ooh girl, Ooh, girl, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's so bad. Which for 3 months because of the house stuff was the best thing. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it helps to just take a break from anything. Like leaving education for a bit when I did, it was so amazing. It made me realize how much I don't want to do it anymore. I mean, am I still doing it? Yeah, but gotta make money somehow. It's important to take that screen break. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I feel like that's why your phone yells at you now. You know, if you put that little setting on that's like, hey, how long have you been on the screen for this week? And it tells you if it's been up or down. I feel like that's to shame me to go outside. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. We're going on a road trip. Oh my God, please. There's more out there than Digimon. Listen, I didn't even know Digimon was real until like a couple months ago. Taking a nap changes my mood. Thank you, Megan. There's more to life than Animal Crossing. Please. God, more out there than Donald and Goofy. Can I tell you, I've been playing that Disney game, and I had to use Donald and Goofy. We had to work together as a team. It was a very big moment. It was a very big moment for all of us. You're doing amazing. Thank you all. Snarky, hello. I love you. Thank you for coming in. We love you, Snarks. It's going to be okay. Oh, God, not this. Everyone should go outside and learn about birds. See, and that's such a... Yes, Suji is a big nature fan. Suji goes outside and shows me. Okay, so I'll say go outside, but I will not probably go into the nature that Suji's in. I will not. I will not like touch a werewolf. Like it's not for me, unless it's something that looks like Teen Wolf, like you know Tyler Hoechlin, whatever the hell his name was. Like that I'll touch. A normal animal, I'm not gonna be out there touching snakes and birds. That's not for me. But I like looking at Suji's hobby. Very cool, very fun, but it's not for me. Bird, 1 out of 30, 47. God, I love it. Birders are everywhere. That really burly wolf man from Room Factory. Yes, that man too. That is the man I would like to touch too. I like to go outside and skateboard. My body started to... Okay, can I be real with y'all? I really want roller skates. That was supposed to be this year's thing, but then like, you know, my spine was like, I'm not about it. But I still want to get rollerblades one day. That's going to be my goal, I think, for spring. I really want to do roller skate. I really want to learn. That was mine and Blue's idea to do. I really want to do it. If you want to join a roller derby team, I would love to. I just need to put like, you know, a pillow on my back to like cushion me. So if I fall down, it won't be a big uh-oh. But I would love to. That's like the one hobby I want to take up. But I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid to fall down. I don't like falling down. I don't like falling down. Flying birds out of chimneys? Hello? Two people with back pain joining roller derby. We'll just do we'll just take up yoga too, I guess. You know, can I bring a skateboard to roller? Yes. Imagine the three of us at a skate park. The terror that would be. Not this. Not this. Not that. But I'm into that idea. I'm very into that idea. So yes, everyone get hobbies. Love yourselves. That is the top 2 things you need to do today. Oh, here's a good one. I mean, these are all really good ones because y'all are really like. I was very surprised. Some of you got really real. Some of you got real with this. It could have been a sentence. It could have been 2, but a lot of you were. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be this might be a jump cut, so nobody freak out in the end product. Tree Frog, hello everyone! Please give a big happy birthday to Tree Frog. Today is Tree's birthday. She just did a stream with Jackbox in her community. Happy birthday, Tree! How are you? How are things? How's life? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Happy to Sunday. Wow, your birthday on a Sunday. On the Lord's Day. On the Lord's Day. But hello everyone, welcome in. My name is Glitter/Glitter, however you may know me. Today is actually the first day of our podcast/talk show called Sunday Scaries, where we talk about mental health in relation to content creation, because a lot of us are content creators here, so I wanted to do a little thing where everyone can join in, or even if you're not a content creator, like maybe again your hobbies, maybe your hobby drives you crazy, who knows, maybe it's time for a new hobby, who can never be sure. No, you're fine. We were about to start the next topic, but please, no, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for choosing us and sharing your community with me. If you or your readers need to lurk, please feel free to. Do not feel like you need to be here for this hot disaster of a show, but we're trying. Patri, I love you. Happy birthday. I'm so glad you got to see another year around the sun. Another year around the sun. I hope stream was great. The rest of you feel free to hang out if you want. If you want to contribute to the conversation here, it's gonna be dope. If I really wanted to stream today, was feeling, but here we are. We said, it's okay to take a day off if you want. Never feel free. That's why, okay, oh God, we have so many topics to talk about in the coming weeks, but like, that's why I'm like, okay, I get the schedule thing, but at the same time, girl, if I need a day off, I need a day off. And that's how I feel about real life too. Like, girl, you're not gonna overwork me anymore. I'm tired. As a semi-retired teacher, we ain't doing it no more. We are not doing it for no money at this point is worth it because I know I ain't gonna make that money at a 9 to 5. That's gonna be worth overworking me. So, cheers to my mental health. But I'm glad. But I hope you had a good stream. I hope the blues went away for hanging out with your friends and getting to have a good day though. Had a good time, people. I'm glad, Tree. Are you doing anything fun for tonight? Are you doing anything exciting, or did you do it over the weekend already? Tell me about it. I'm moving on to the next topic, but you tell me. Okay, I mean, it was a mirror to all my insecurities. I was a big people pleaser, a fawner, a masker, and at the beginning of my journey, it was clear that I couldn't appease the nebulous watchers in the void, and I had to be authentic. It made me really uncomfortable. I had a hard time streaming for more than 30 minutes. Now I'm realizing it was because I hadn't had much exposure to my authentic self in social spaces. Lately, I've been letting my gut feelings be my guide and honoring my emotions and checking my vibes and putting that before anyone else, and it's been super vibey. Bitch, I love this. Bitch, I love this. No, just cooking. Tree, what are you having? Tell me more about it. Tell me all the things. But I love this. I love this so much because this is exactly what we've just been saying. I love that honoring my emotions and checking my vibes. I love that. I love that so much. And like Win just said, streaming is not streaming is a hobby for me, not an obligation. So I feel no guilt taking off. As Win's going off on a vacation, so good for Win. See, look at Win putting his mental health first. Good for you. But no, this is so real because like I think like I think the whole rebranding of my personal stream too, like the reason why I started Fistful of Glitter Gaming like back 5 years ago now, it was Jesus Christ, I'm old, was because I had just gotten out of a breakup. And it like, instead of doing something destructive, because it wasn't gonna fully ruin me, but I felt it. Like, when those bad feelings like creep up on you and it like feels like it's just like climbing up and going to choke you. That kind of shit. I knew that was coming. I felt it, I knew it was coming, I felt it in my bones, and I was like, oh no, we can't do this. I'm like, I need to do something that makes me happy that I want to do. And I remember watching so many. I used to watch like the Yogs cast and Joseph Birdsong and all of them, and I was like, I want to do that. I really wanted to do that. I want to do this. And I got my little capture card. I pulled out my little MacBook, and I said, let's fucking go. And we recorded Tomb Raider, and that was the first series I did on YouTube. But like, it's again just being very comfortable with yourself because glitter became a kind of persona for me, and like watching back those videos and like watching back the early streams and like clips and stuff, I can see that like I was really kind of hiding it a little bit for a while. I was really hiding a lot of this, but this was I think glitter was a good bridge to like be able to admit to myself who I was, what I wanted, where I was going. And I think that's what's so fun about internet content creation is you can kind of do whatever you want, like we work our 9 to 5s, whatever, but like at the end of the day, like going into this, you can kind of get to be who you want, say what you want, do what you want. And for me, that's really helped me be like, I really want to do a work in like advocacy. I really want to talk about mental health. I really want to stick up for people that don't have those voices. I want to give people a platform that do not have it, And I feel like being a brown, queer, fat person, it's just like, it really, you get that moment. This platform is so great to have, It's just so fun. You get to meet so many different walks of life. And that's why I feel like it's such a good way to, you should really diversify who you're watching, what you're doing. Like, you really, those hobbies and stuff that you're going for, diversify it. Look into something else. Talk to people who may be in that community if you can. Like, it's just so, you will feel a lot better about yourself knowing that you're a little more cultured, a little more learned. You get to see through different lenses. You know, you get to see through different lenses of people, different walks of life that you may not even get to see. Like, we have Fickle Friend and Win in here. Across the pond from me. Don't know things. I learn shit every day from them. I learn new phrases. I learn new things every day, you know? And who knows, maybe they learn from our stupid American asses. Who can ever be sure, you know? And like, this is like literally, I think this platform has just like helped me be more social. Like, this has helped me be better about talking to people, talking to other people, talking to like people in real life, talking to people on the internet, getting things like stream keys and stuff to do these streams and whatnot. It's made me feel more comfortable talking in a professional setting, and being able to be more comfortable sitting here talking to guys, I'm literally talking to myself right now. Like, you all are real, but I'm by myself right now. Okay? I'm all by myself in this room. It's just me screaming into a microphone 95% of the time. So, like, I do feel like content creation really does help people. Like, it really does help you become more vibrant, more real, to go out into the real world and be like, hey, I'm ready to do this, you know? Just don't be creepy again. Back to parasocial things. Just don't be weird. That's all I ask of you. Just don't be weird about it. But I love that. Please, everybody, honor your emotions. I fucking love that. Because even if you have to start off with the persona, whatever we choose our usernames to be, you will find out that is who that is a piece of you, and you will move into that. You will come into yourself. I promise. Let's catch up. I learned all about Mr. Whippy. Also, Barry, hello, hi, how are you? And every talking about hot dogs is now how I can. That is 1000% how Barry and I first started talking was about hot dogs. We never had our hot dog day. I forgot about that. Thought I was like, oh my god, Brett, please, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be in Spain sipping on sangria, feeling just awful about not. Oh my god, when please. When please, not this. I'm late. I don't know time zones. Please, you are not late. Everyone's here. It's only. Oh my god, it's 6 a.m. by you. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Are you not off? Oh wait, are you not off today? Are you not off this Monday? I feel like I'm off for Rosh Hashanah. I feel like that's what I'm off for. I think they never really clarify, but I think it's for Rosh Hashanah. Who can never be sure what tomorrow is? Barry, please, you're totally fine. You just live your life, Barry. Speaking of people who like are amazing and wow, I was gonna relate something to you early, Barry, and I forgot what it was. What was it? I think it was just like doing different things on the internet that didn't involve games, but like Barry has been playing Paper Mario for about 7 years now, and but also has been doing amazing art. So if you're into all that, please follow Barry. Oh no, Fickle, I'm so sorry. Oh, yikes. I'm sorry about your food poisoning. Please lay down. I'm sorry. You can't do your hobby today, but please lay down. I have speaking anxiety. Please be nice. See, Barry also has speaking anxiety. Barry can't do it. Barry has a hard time. Listen, if you guys thought that this podcast was going to be fully nice, like I was going to be fully nice, I said you have to be nice to each other. I didn't say I have to be nice to you. So, that's just how things go here. That's just how we do here. What the fuck happened to the cheer symbol? Oh yeah, I don't know. I found out that I can turn that off. I can opt out of this. Thank you for reminding me. I have to remember. If one of my mods or whoever has access to the to-do list, if you could put fix the cheer thing. You know, I forgot. I need to fix that, because you can opt out of whatever this. Apparently, I was chosen to be in this beta test. I don't want it. Just literally give me the bits back. I don't want this. I don't want this money thing. It freaks me out. God. All right. Okay, the last one for this section. I think we have three sections, correct? If I did this correctly. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if I did it correctly. Okay, there's four, but I think there's only two in each one, so this one should go by fast. It's a really stupid one, but I worry people won't pick me to watch compared to others, especially if it's people I know. I see tons of people watching a friend, or my engagement dips when a friend goes live. It makes me feel like a backup, or that last kid on the bleachers waiting to be called on. I've tried to avoid overlapping with other streamers in the hopes it would help, but I feel silly doing things. I'm still trying to figure out a better way to handle that. A better way to handle. I wish I could read out a better way to handle this other than feel bad. There it is. I think there were too many B's in there, and it threw me out. But that is a very big mood. The way that I've personally moved my schedule to times, and I'm like, please don't overlap with others. And at the end of the day, and I will never forget this. It was Tree Frog actually that said this to me. I will not forget this. We had this conversation way back. I want to say it was in my PS4 era. That's how old this conversation was. And we were talking about something, and this topic came up, and Tree was like, look, just stream, because people will be here. Like, they love you, you're great. She's like, don't ever feel like you're not, like, what you bring to the table isn't good enough to go against, not like go against somebody else, but like to feel the need to not stream, to like not feel the need to make your content. And I was like, bitch, thank you. Thank you. My self-esteem, my mental issues, my mental health. So I was like, so that was a big opening for me. So I've kind of been like trying to be better about just going live. Like, it doesn't matter who's live, because at the end of the day, like, if I love that person anyway, I can just go watch their VOD after. I could raid into them, because I don't stream long. We all know this. I don't stream long. It takes me. We've been live for an hour. I'm already like, oh. So like it's just do the stream. I know it sucks sometimes that you feel that, but here's the thing. Like we said earlier, the whole numbers game. We have Sakura here. Hello, Sakura. Like the whole numbers thing. We are constantly looking at those, and that's why I've said turn it off. Turn it off. Don't look at your viewership. Is chat dead? It might be. It's okay. We all have those days. And if it and honestly, if that's something you have to work towards. It's not an easy fix. It's not something that feels better after the end of the day. Like, you're probably not doing anything wrong. You know, you're probably not doing anything wrong. Night times during the week are so hard. They're such hard times. People are working, people are moving around, people are taking care of their families, people are doing so many other things that it's not that they're not watching you. It's literally that they either don't have the time to, are not near a computer, are not near a device, are probably screaming into their own pillows, like feeling the same way for not streaming or making whatever content they had. Like, I just never. It's easier said than done to not feel bad, to not feel like you're like second in command, but like everybody, like, I know that we genuinely all love each other. It's just so hard to get to everybody's streams every day. That doesn't mean we don't love you. It doesn't mean I don't care about you, but like sometimes it's just hard to get to. I remember when I was working at my last job at night, I didn't want to stream for myself. I don't know what makes you think I'm going to sit in all your streams. I'm kidding. I tried to, and that's the thing. And even if I couldn't actively be a participant, just put up a tab, put it in the background and just sit there and just listen. You know, it's hard. It's tough. And especially with time zones. Oh my God. I think one time I watched Fickle Friend because I was awake because I didn't sleep. Nobody call me out about my sleep schedule. Okay. It was rough at the time. It's getting better now. But there were days that I just did not, like, I just couldn't sleep. You know, my like anxiety, whatever the hell was keeping me up. I got to watch all my friends across the pond. I got to play games with them. It was a great time. It was a good time. And honestly, the real truth about even sometimes with viewership and stuff, sometimes the game you're playing or what you're doing isn't for everyone. You know, not everybody wants to listen to me talk for 2.5 hours now. Some people aren't going to like this podcast, and that's okay. Maybe come back during the week when I'm like doing stupid art, or like I don't know, playing Disney Dreamlight or Splatoon or Fortnite, which a lot of you hate Fortnite, I found out on my Twitter. I did a poll for Fortnite or Splatoon. Everyone said fuck Fortnite. Not everybody, but it was like it was more than a half, and I was like, ooh, okay, fine. I guess we're not playing Fortnite much on stream anymore, huh? Or not every day. Say how it is. Say how it is. I try to be entertaining, but guess it's not enough sometimes. Guess it's not enough sometimes. So, like, never feel like it's you. Sometimes it's just like the game or the content that's happening right then and there. It's not for them, and that's why I think a lot of people have been playing like different games every day. Like I'm on their schedule. Like whatever day they start, they'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna play this day, this day, this today," which I try to do because I kind of want to get like I kind of want to. I know nothing's gonna please everybody. Nothing's gonna please everybody, and that bothers me. That bothers me because in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not entertaining enough, and it's like sometimes people just don't like that. Some people just don't like that content that's on for the day. They don't like the game. They don't like the talk show. They don't like the art. They don't like whatever that day is, and that's fine. And that's fine. The thing is, don't make a big deal about it. Don't make a big deal about it. Like, you need to come in here and be like, can you change the game, or I don't want to play this, or I don't want to listen to this, or I don't want to do that, blah 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 blah. No, just don't come. Just don't come in today. Just don't come in today. Or if you like the person, sometimes that literally overlaps anything that happens. I have some friends. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all know how I feel about Stardew Valley. Y'all know how I feel about Stardew Valley. And like sometimes some of y'all play the same Final Fantasy. Someone plays it once, and then suddenly everyone in line plays the same game. I don't want to watch it 8 times, but for some of you, I will. You know, because I think that you're great, and because you're my friend, and because I want to be there. Because sometimes I'm just not watching. I'm not watching the game. I'm watching you. I'm sitting there tip tapping in your chat. I have no idea what's going on up here because I'm so focused on this side of the screen looking at that chat. I don't know what the fuck's going on over here. I don't know what the hell's going on. I couldn't tell you. So many of you play story games, no idea what's going on. So Win was playing Soma, no idea what's going on in Soma. I've seen that game multiple times, thank God. I have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on. I come here to chit chat with everybody. I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here and watch games. I can play the game myself. Well, some games. There's some games I can't play that I'm like, I need to watch y'all play because I can't fucking do that. Phasmo? Fucking hate Phasmo. Oh, God. I tried to play it. Luckily, I mean, I played with, like, some friends, but oh, God. Oh, God. I did not enjoy playing it, but I have fun watching my friends play it. You know? It's just not a game for me. There are just some games that aren't for me. That's okay. Some games I can watch, and some games I can play. Some I can do both, some I can do none, and that's fine, and that's totally fine. So I would say to this person is don't let the bastards get you down, and just keep doing what you want to do. You know, if you want to look at your content and say, hey, I could change this or I could do this, okay, but do a change that's good for you. Do a change that's going to make you happy. Don't do a change because everyone else is playing some game, because everyone's playing Cult of Lamb, everyone's playing the Disney game, everyone's playing Fortnite. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that because it's already too oversaturated. So unless you like that person, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter, you know? It's not gonna matter. So just keep doing what you're doing. Follow your little heart. Make the changes that you feel like you need to make, and that's that. Don't fucking worry about it. Everybody will come in here. Listen, leave my British accent alone. Let's get back to chat, I guess. Jesus. Haven't even done my British accent today. All right, let me see. Yeah, reading is definitely hard. Yeah, the whole change in the schedule thing is so difficult. That's why my current schedule is like on days that I can watch Mochi XD. But it sucks because my times go with Sakura's times, and when Mario would stream regularly, me and Mario would just go live at the same time every single time without fail. Mario and I, same time each time. Same time each time. Same time each time. But I knew that I'm not a streamer that could stream, that used to not stream for over 2 hours, so I could eventually just go to their streams and it would be totally fine and I could catch up easily, you know? Exactly, it's out of your control. And like work happens, life happens. Like it's just you can't always keep a normal schedule yourself. So some days you gotta be like, can't stream on Tuesday, guys, stream Wednesday. Sorry that overlaps with you, but I love you. Overlap by being in awkward time zone, apparently true. But Win usually streams now during my work time, so that kind of sucks. But it's okay. I catch Win on the weekends, I guess. God, are you private your VODs? I see. I've never done. Which one we on? Oh, we were on the last one. Sorry. Hello, Sakura. How are you? I think that when my streaming circles was only my IRL friends, I felt this more. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't want to be like I'm lucky that nobody lives near me, so I don't have to plan this. But it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I have people in the same time zones that like are on the same schedule, so like I can kind of play off of that. So that's kind of nice. But still, people I know is so big that it doesn't even matter. It literally doesn't matter anymore. Cause maybe sometimes you don't want to listen to my voice. Maybe some days you just want to listen to me. Maybe today's not a glitter day. I completely get that. Every day's not a glitter day for me. I this is the most I talk all day outside of work, and I'm just like, shut up. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear your ratchet little scratchy voice. Like, be quiet. Your bubble has passed. There's been a lot of more overlap. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like since when that pandemic thing hit and everyone was like, I'm gonna be a streamer, it was like, okay, sure, cool. Just start at 2 a.m. Eastern, like bread. I'm too exhausted to even lurk your wonderful streams, but some days I'll have like three. Yeah, Bread truly does have 3 devices going, but that's because Bread also is probably playing Pokemon Go in the background on each one of those devices, so it's okay. It happens. It happens. Don't tell Blue. He will yell you to bed. Listen, Blue can't tell me shit. At like 2 a.m. on my bus ride home from work. Yeah, when comes in, I'm like, what day is it? It's literally the next day. When work's a naughty shift. Yeah. Oh no, here we go. Played COD with you the other day when it was like 3 a.m. No, it was 7 a.m. It wasn't even. It was past 3 a.m. No, it was 4. It was 4. I think we played till 7. Yeah, it was 4. People in Splatoon, calm down. Oh my god, Athena's having a go in the salmon run. Also, hello. Oh, in the Splatoon. Hello, Athena. How are you? I'm trying so hard to not stream Fortnite all the time. It's hard. I mean, the thing is, I don't know if it's lucky that I found this Disney game and I really like Splatoon, but like we did last time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Fortnite with my friends after a stream. So I don't have to play Fortnite right now because I can play Fortnite later. That's where I'm at with it. Because you don't always have you don't have the one circle of friends with people have. Yes, exactly. I hate everything you do, so I'm here to hate watch. Thank you, Oywin. Think you're coming in and patting my numbers. How are you? Thank you for shouting out Oywin. You play whatever you want to play. Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to. Thank you so much for the hosties for Megan and Barry, by the way. Thank you. And thank you, Sakura. I hope I treated you okay. Oh, please. I mean, would Shane leave my Shane starting stream soon alone, okay? Megan plays it once and then everybody. I would never play a farming game, but I've watched so many people. Listen, this is where you come to watch brand new farming game. Barry, please. There's games. I just like to support. Yeah, and that's the thing. At the end of the day, sometimes I'm just talking to my friends. Like a 1/4 paying attention when I go to a stream. It's for the yeah. I can't like that. That's why I like when y'all play games I played before. Because then I don't have to pay attention because I know what's going on at any given moment. Phasmo's hard to watch. 4 voices at once is too much for me. I just don't like the mechanics. I tried. I really tried. You're getting asked when are you gonna play it? Never. Fall 2020. Listen, there was Phasmo. There was the Viking game. There was the one we played in the winter game. There are so many party games that come out. Everyone's like, "Do you want to play?" I'm like, no. I'm just here to watch Bread get banned. I'm gonna cut my hair and shower quick. We're still alive. Oh my gosh, Barry, have fun with your haircut. I love you. Goodbye. My biggest gripe was okay. I didn't do any of my British accent. Please, I tried to play Splatoon 3 and it's just not for me, and I don't want to force it. Yeah, exactly. Don't force it if you don't like it. It's fine. I mean, you also have to be careful because Athena will kick your butt in it, but it happens. Mochi and I are the exact same schedules. Yeah, you and Mochi literally go live at the same time, and I'm like, all right, guess I'm modding too. And see, that's the thing. I don't know, like, I know Bread for sure feels this, but, like, modding for people that stream at the same time, it's fucking hard, man. It's fucking hard, man. I don't know which tab to keep open. Like, I don't know which one to watch. Like, I don't know how to, like, split the tabs where I can just see chat, or do I have to watch one? Like, how am I supposed to watch, like, 4 different screens technically at one time, you know? I have to be good today. Different format, but you don't have to be bad, or you don't have to be good. I'll send it to Barry. Oh, that would be so sweet. Sending it to Barry, she would love. Brett is power supporter here. Yeah, Brett is always in everyone's stream. You're just like, Brett, what are you doing here? I never felt so loved. Not this. Not padding numbers. Or turn off all notifications when someone messages you. Not petty over here at all. Listen, I had OBS open trying to set this up yesterday, and poor Athena was like, hey, do you want to play Splatfest? Which we ended up not being able to play Splatfest because we're on 2 separate teams, so that was a lot. So it didn't matter anyway, Athena. Okay, argumentative, combative with weirdos, so you don't have to worry about me as much. I mean, I love fighting with people though. That's the thing. So it's like, everyone good here? Poor Megan just goes in and she's like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I struggle with modding for one person. It's hard. I know. Well, see, that's the thing is if you have Megan in your stream, you could be like, everyone behave, Megan's here, and it just stops. That's all you need. Sometimes I just feel like just like going to Discord and just be like, Megan, you just kind of just like put an emote in chat so everyone knows that you might be lurking, that you like might your presence might be there, so maybe everyone will stop being themselves. I know I told you guys to love yourselves, but at the same time, like, please chill. Please chill. All right. The next one is 3, which will go very quickly though. So don't you worry, child. Sierra's got a plan for you. All right, let me see if I can do this correctly. We're actually almost done, which is insane to me. So please don't feel like you need to be here this entire time. I hope this is supposed to be a okay, I don't think that worked. Oh no, there it is. No, it did work. It did work. Okay. Oh my god, please. Okay. Let's see if I do this right. All right, we're doing it. Okay, it keeps taking me back to the one I don't want to be in. All right, there we go. And maybe you'll be able to see chat this time. I'm gonna be working on chat bubbles next, so please don't worry if you can't see chat this time. There's a lot I have to look at before we go to the next one, before the next episode. Oh god, I love being a fast mod. It's fun. God. All right. So this next one is kind of, I think we've all kind of been through this. I want to say this like past few months, like over the summer, maybe not over the summer, like maybe like middle winter, summer, spring, summer. I don't know. I remember we did go through this. We did go through this, but it's a lot of like money and like, again, parasocial things that like are like, why are you doing this? Why is this like this? But it's kind of like what you think you should be doing based on what people give you, what they like, the time they give you, the money they give you, versus what content you think you're supposed to be putting out. Because I think that like literally it does weigh on you. And like, I think I've had that. Like, I've always like, y'all know I'm weird about money. Y'all know I'm real weird about money. Y'all know I don't like donations coming in sometimes in bits and shit like that. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So, Athena, what did you do? I banned a streamer in Loopy stream because the comment he said, I don't know he was a streamer until Loopy said unban him. Like, I'm sorry, you comment my friends. He gets. I banned people in Nick's stream on accident, especially when the follow bots happened. I was like, oops. Always like, oops. Hi. Everyone's about to get banned. Okay. We can't just throw money at you. And that's the thing. And see, once somebody brought up that the bits thing changed to that money donation, ooh. You know those Kill Bill sirens? Blaring in my head. I'm like, none of you should feel like you ever have to give money to me or to this thing. My favorite is Hi Beautiful / Gorgeous. I immediately ban those. If I see a Megan stream, I immediately ban it. I immediately just, I'm like, no, sorry. I don't even care if you're gonna be nice. I'm like, no. Even people we know that I know are regulars, and they say something like, you look great today. It's a white man. I'm one step away from hitting the click. One step away. One step away from doing it. Just one step. I don't even give them the time. I don't even give them the time to say to be like, go be a horn dog somewhere else. I don't even got the time to like, bye. Win, please. If you let Megan do it, then I'm gonna do it, and we can't have that. We can't have that. Okay, I have to behave. We're gonna have to behave. Anyways, I'm going back to this. See, I knew this was gonna like, I knew I was gonna get distracted by you guys. All right, I'm focused. I'm focused on this. I see your comments. Y'all keep chatting with each other if I see this. But the thing about time and money versus the content you're pushing out. So let's start with the top one. This happened to me a long time ago, but it's taken a long time for me to get over it. But the concept of subbing put a huge impact on my mental health because it transformed content creation as something of a hobby into something where you're now obliged to create, slowly sapping the fun away from building a community, creating content, etc. Mind you, at the time I was doing a travel blog and some relationship, personal problems happening outside. And so this is the one that's supposed to be together, I think. These first two. It's much better now because I'm starting to change my perspective on things. People are subbing because they like your stuff. They want to support you in the way they want to support you, and the other pressure placed that on you is you. There we go. This is the difference between people who want to support you and people who want to buy you a coffee or whatever, because the price point comparison, you know. And you always use the sub money to make your content even better, to make your dreams stronger, make your passions to your whole life. Or you can use the sub money to reinvest back in the community, create prizes, show people how much you care for them, or you can use the money to donate to a better cause. It's honestly just about perspective. And I agree. As weird as I am about money, I do put everything you guys give me back into this. And honestly, sometimes for a creator, that honestly means, hey, I remembered to eat today because I'm doing 2 full-time jobs right now. You know? So sometimes it's just like, yeah, I do that. But at the same time, I'm always like, that means I have to be on time. I have to put the content out. I have to be on the screen. You guys have to look at me and see me, or else that money feels just like a handout, and I don't want a handout 98% of the time, 99.999% of the time. I think the only time I've ever asked for money before was recently, and that's because I've been in between jobs, and my last job, which I found out yesterday from multiple little envelopes I got, that my old job literally fought tooth and nail to not give me unemployment. So I had to fight for funds for a bit. I was like, listen, I need help. And that sucks to have to say, you know, to be like, hey, I need you to support me. But like, so much of content creation and like doing this for a living, for people that want to do like this or YouTube or something for a living, that costs money in the long run. Equipment, your time, your food, your travel, the stuff, the props you need for it all costs money at the end of the day. So as much as I am so weird about money, and like I'll see bits and gift subs or stuff people get me from Throne, I still feel weird about it, but I know it's a necessity and it's stuff that people want to see, you know? And it's people that like, they want you to have these things so you can make the content, that you don't have to worry about it. And it's very kind of you guys, but my little brain, much probably like this person, was like, I didn't earn it. And like, a lot of us are millennials. And so a lot of us are like, I've been told you gotta pick yourself up by the bootstraps and American dream and you get the house. Oh god, I forgot to turn off sound alerts, didn't I? How do I do this? Oh god. Thank you for reminding me, Brad. Oh, I don't know how to turn them off. But it's just stuff like that that's just like, it's hard to take in, you know? It's hard to be like, I want that, but I get it. And that's why I think it's so hard for people to take days off, because they're like, oh my god, you people are giving me subs. I didn't earn the like 250 we're getting because of the 50-50 split we learned about from whatever his name is, the man in charge of Twitch. So it's like, what are we gonna do? So I get it. And then the second part of this is kind of where, again, please look at Rule 2. Do not call anybody out. I'm going to read this. Most of you are going to know who it is. Don't. I wish I had the mental fortitude and emotional energy to create more content. I miss vlogging and doing art commissions. But baby girl, let me tell you, I'm so tired. I don't have a healthy schedule. People be telling me, but you eat so healthy. How are you sick? Maybe because I'm just sick. Eating healthy doesn't equate healthy if I'm not living a healthy lifestyle. Work Work takes too much of my time. I would love to create more content, design, cosplay, and edit my vlogs. What I need to do though, dedicate just an hour to get something done. My hobbies are becoming a luxury because I value my time now. It's so sad to see my idea to be tossed in the dumpster. Maybe that should be my new today resolution, to actually implement a time to do something for 30 minutes. I will. It will be slower, but it'll be something. But do I want to? Nah. It's Junction Impact and Valor Rat time. Heart serve slay. But see, I think that's, again, that's the other price, the other toll you pay when doing content creation and stuff you want to do, is that even if you want to do other things, you're like, I can't because, like, this second job kind of consumes you after your first job. Like I said, there are some days you just get home and you're like, girl, I can't do this. I can't do this today. And you just have to lay down. Or you have to go do something that makes you happy. Again, these rules. Please take care of yourself and have fun. Go have fun. That I like if that's I want that to basically be the takeaway today, is like, just keep doing you. Go have fun. If you feel like you need to change your life, your whatever, please feel free. You know, experiment, try new things. Again, diversify your content. That means in your creation too. Why the fuck not? I was always so afraid to do makeup. I was so afraid to do it. And now I'm like slowly getting better, slowly learning a bit more, because like I've had friends here that are like, hey, I like makeup too. Or like, I want to do this. And we've had makeup nights where we just sat and laughed and haha he about it and just chit chatted and then like played Fortnite after. Like, it's nice. And then having this thing, we could be like, oh, I can paint my face and talk about content creation or talk about what's bothering me and whatnot. So I will say to these fine folks here, it's okay. It's okay. You deserve it. We all earn it. At the end of the day, if you're putting in any sort of work towards this, you've earned it. You fucking earned it, okay? This shit's not easy. This took 5 minutes. This took like 35 minutes. These things took like 10 minutes in itself. Figuring out where to put overlays and everything, another hour. Like, you put the time in, you deserve everything that you got, okay? You get it, I promise. DJ Jazzy Ice Cream Sprinkles, hello! Arcana, hello! Hi, everybody, how are you? Let's catch back. Let's back and catch up on chat. Okay, Megan's fully gonna go into people's chats and harass them. Perfect. Comment on my app. I just get comments on my ass and less about my overall appearance. We talk about your arms. It's okay. I use half my Twitch payout for giveaways for streams and the other half on gift subs. See, and that's great. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like people. My money is my business. You know, I'm not going to tell you how to spend yours, so don't tell me how to spend mine. You know. So, like, if you do whatever you want with that Twitch paycheck, you earned it. Again, you earned it. You put the content out there, you might as well. You did the job. And the thing is, people just felt nice to support you, and they want you to be happy. So, I say spend that paycheck any way you want. My friend about this dilemma for an hour. Fickle, tell us more. Hours, like, oh, not this. God. Of course, Brad coming into the stream with sound alerts to ruin the moment. Thank you, Brad. I wonder who that could possibly be. Please, I become comfortable growing at the pace I have with the amount of time I've able to. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, unless you have the time to do all this shit, it's gonna come. It's gonna come a little slower. Okay, growth will come a little slower. I will tell you right now, the past 2 years is the most growth I've had out of the 5. I will tell you right now, about 75 to 80% of the follower count that I have right now, past 2 years. It's just taken some time. But hello, Arcana. Hello, DJ Jazzy Ice Cream Sprinkles. Fickle, thank you so much for liking my, like, very rough makeup looks. The Arcana. Calling them arms and not noodle arms now. I mean, I didn't say that, but we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens after Spain, you know? I always feel bad just saying, hey, I'm struggling and need help. That's why I started a craft shop. And that's fine. Like, I mean, I feel like that's, if you need that, if that is your way of saying, hey, I need help, there it is. You know? And just like putting that out there and doing your own thing. Entrepreneurship is hot right now. I think that's what we've learned from the pandemic, is like a lot of us were stuck at home. We needed a way to do things. We had to do stuff. We all picked up hobbies. Again, hobbies. We all made a lot of bread. And like it's okay, you know? It's okay to want to like do other shit that's not your daily 9 to 5. That's not going into an office and wearing the shirt and tie and working those long hours in the commute and all that. That's okay. It's okay to want this. It's okay to want to be like, hey, I want to be a influencer. I want to be an entertainer. Like I want to do those jobs. That's okay. Fucking do it. As I told Barry Tiny the Arch, just fucking do it. A lot of you have so many different talents and like all this other stuff that you can be doing on the internet that you don't need this to just be a gaming platform. Yes, a lot of game things happen, but if you look in the categories over the past few years, I'm like, where's my categories? Uh, a lot of it's changed. They've added so many. Get the fuck in there. Try it out. Why not? I've seen people building Legos. I've seen people doing cross stitch. Uh, People do workouts. Ooh, not for me, but like I'll watch you do it. You dudes take your shirts off. I'll watch it. You know, I'm just saying. If y'all want to complain about women doing it, then why don't you get half naked? I'll throw money at you. It goes both ways. I'm kidding. Do not sexually harass somebody on the internet, or I will ban you. I will ask to be a mod and ban you. It's a two-way street. We both get something. I mean, and that's the thing, Sakura. It's like at the end of the day, I feel like as a creator, sometimes maybe somebody doesn't get something. If you're purchasing my okay, don't take this out of context. If you're purchasing my goods, aka this show, this whatever, if you're enjoying it and want to keep it, want to see it keep going, keep getting better, keep everything, that's when people feel the need to throw gift subs, to throw subbies, to throw biddies, to throw whatever the fuck money thing this is now that Twitch is doing. Like I feel like that's okay. And it's hard to get over because I'm still getting over it myself that people are nice. that people are nice to other people. It's very hard to like internalize and bring out, but I feel like it's okay for it to be one-sided sometimes. Because again, I see Twitch, my channel, this thing, as a traveling circus. Here I am, haha, hee hee, on the internet, and then if you like this and want to donate to my little community theater, please feel free to. That will enable me to like be here more often, to play different games and things. Please. Dark, thank you so much for gifting a subby to Sakura. That is so kind, so neat, so amazing. Thank you. Thank you for making things happen here where we are apparently making podcasts now. Use code Gina. I love this. I want to be a housewife manifesting. Me too, Ellie. I want it too. I heard your bachelorette party is soon. I'm so excited. Or is it this week? Next weekend? This weekend? It's soon. I'm very excited for you. I love women, not this. And then I hope you enjoy your emotes. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say to you is take what you're owed, take what you're given. It's okay to say yes to a gift. I used to have a family member that would be like, just take the gift. Just say thank you. Instead of being like, oh my god, no, just take the gift and say thank you. Just take the gift. Okay, Sakura is the second person to tell me that. It's true. My new emo prefix is high hell. So get into that. All right, let me look at the next one. The next thing again. We're flying through this. Okay, there's only 2 in the next one, and then I want to say 2 in the last one, and then we should be done. Wow, can you believe it? So the next one I know is titled Insecurities. So this one might be a little dicey, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I hope you're ready. Okay. Again, do not call your friends out. Do not say anything. Do not do it. Just be nice. Be nice. Be nice. I'm telling you now, be nice. Thank you. Or say thank you. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Just say thank you. It's hard. It's very hard to be like, is to just say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I cry on stream all the time. Just back. It was so much fun. Oh, was this weekend? Oh my God. I'm glad you had so much fun. Congrats. Well, not congrats yet, but like, congrats on your bachelorette party. Yeah, but just take the gift. Just say thank you. Just say thank you and move on. And like, Allie's gonna have to go through that right now. Go. Her wedding's coming up. Gonna have to go through that. Gonna have to go through that. Just say thank you. You just say thank you for this wedding gift, even if you hate it. You know. No, I didn't. I didn't need this full size replica of my face as a puppet, but thank you for it. Thank you so much for it. Thank you for this ugly dinnerware that I will never use. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love it. See, it's good. It's good practice for content creation. Thank you so much. All right. So the next one is kind of like, I didn't want to call it inner demons, but I want to say like a little more of like insecurities. Here we go. Oh wait. Why do I have three? Oh, because I have Papa there. I forgot. Oh, well, y'all know it's Papa. I forgot. Papa signed the other one, and I purposely didn't use that one. But I was like, oops. Shh. It's okay. Papa knows. Actually, Papa wrote that as we were playing Fortnite one night. So some of you were there when that happened. Some of you knew that one was happening. All right. So the first one. Here we go. Sexually harassing others. I'm learning to handle it better. So as we said before, even though Win was joking, just because we like haha hee hee about Win's nice cakes doesn't mean that opens for you to go and harass them in their DMs or to take it an extra step further. It does not invite you, if you don't know that person that way, to comment on their bodies. As a rule of thumb, let's just say it aloud together, everyone. I want everyone in chat to say, do not comment on other people's bodies. Again, do not comment on other people's bodies. You do not have to. It's their bodies are none of your business. You don't need to. You don't need to. Thank you, Megan, for putting... There we go. We do not need to comment on other people's bodies. That is just my number one rule of thumb. Don't do it. You don't have to. You don't have to. If it's going to sound like something that's coming out of some sort of male empowerment video, let's not. Let's not, you know? I don't want to hear it. I don't want more Andrew Tates out in the world feeling like it's okay. It's okay to say that, you know? Like, you don't need to comment on people's bodies. And, like, that, it's just, I think it's become such a double standard because there are some people that are doing this purely for money. That are doing this purely for, I just want to reach this high level so I can make the money. So they're like, they say, oh, it's okay to talk about my body. It's okay to do this, do that. But that doesn't mean you can go in other people's channels and do that. There are most likely rules posted somewhere that says do not talk about anybody, do not say hateful things, do not say lewd things, do not say rude things. There are most likely rules there. Follow them. If the streamer invites it and says, hey, it's okay, I'm out here, I'm doing it, we're doing it, okay, great, they invited that, that's fine. You just need to respect people at their boundaries, where they are, what their rules are. Just keep it there. There are other websites that have no holds barred. You know, we found the other website that's like this that lets you, you know, be exposed and to like invite those kind of things, and maybe that's for you over there. And that's fine. But like when you're here in somebody's space, be cool. Be cool. I don't think this really needs much more explaining besides it was no means no, stop means stop, and just be nice. Be nice. Right? Right? I agree. Thank you. So what did we learn? Do not talk about other people's bodies and respect our boundaries. Be nice. Behave. Yes, exactly. Everyone's boundaries are different and should be respected. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, everyone, for commenting. Do not talk about other people's bodies. I'm retired for just bread, please. God. Also, Arcana, I hope I said hi to you. I don't know if I did. I know that I might have in passing, but hello, Arcana. I hope I said hello. Oh god. And the next one was not being very good at speaking. I think that I'm boring to watch. When I'm playing a game and focus and forget to comment on what's happening, try to remind myself to talk about what's happening in a game. I will say this is a huge. I don't think this is just a one person thing. I think a lot of people have really felt this. It is so hard to play a game and be entertaining and talk to yourself. That's like I don't know if y'all watch those other Twitch videos. I okay. First of all, I feel like I'm becoming one of those other Twitch videos because now it's not like pretending to be like a self help here. But the number one rule in those like how to grow from 0 to 50 viewers in 2 weeks videos is the number one thing is like you have to get comfortable talking to yourself, and that is like a huge yeah. That's like one of the few things I agree with in their videos is you literally have to just start talking to yourself. I find myself still talking to myself outside of this. Outside of streaming, I commented on everything. We went on vacation once and we were playing I think we were playing the Goose Game or something. Or no, we were playing Zelda Link's Awakening. And one of my friends was like, "Hey, could you help me do this?" I was like, "Yeah." And so I was playing it, but I was commentating on it and I was doing it. I was doing everything I said that I was doing. And Kate was next to me and she's like, "Wow, it's like watching a reels or stream IRL." And I was like, please stop. And it also helps that it's like, as a teacher, I have to like, especially with young children, I have to like literally dictate everything we're doing. So like, people follow what you're doing. And the kids are like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'm doing this." Like you're putting names to actions, names to words, or words to actions is what I'm trying to say. And so like, I talk to myself constantly talking to myself. I get it. And it did help me on Twitch that I started off as a YouTuber. Because I didn't like watching no commentary Let's Plays. So I wanted to be those YouTubers that I saw. Like I wanted to do that. So I had to get very comfortable talking to myself really quick. And it really helped me on here. And I feel like that's what helped me with y'all is being able to sit here and like you will all talk to me. And so if I say something stupid, someone's going to clip it or someone's going to repeat it or do something else. So it's like, it really helps to be able to talk to yourself and to commentate. And like, it's hard to do. I will say also improv classes will really help you. You don't even have to take a class. Like watch some improv videos, or if y'all really need, I know Arcana has like expressed interest in it, but if you guys would really want to do this together, I used to teach like I don't want to say teach, but like I would help. Okay, I would help teach improv classes in high school and college with other students. So if y'all ever need or want, I would love to work on an improv sesh with anybody that would like to. That would like to do it, and that can either be a physical thing, that could be, and that's the thing is improv can be anything. It could be physical, it could be words, it could be noises, it could be whatever. Like I would love to do it with y'all if y'all need me to. So it's just at the end of the day, I know it's hard. Like a lot of people do like focus on games and they forget to speak because sometimes there are those like really intense battles. Some people, instead of, I'm the opposite side, I'm screaming the entire time, I'm focused but screaming. Some people are focused and quiet, and like during those things it's okay. It's okay to be focused and you get like into the game. Like sometimes you can't just pause or just like look over at chat and be like haha hee hee. Like you can't, especially you don't have slow mode on and people are just like blah, 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 blah. And sometimes people are just like blah, 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 and it's not even relevant to what's happening on the game right now. So like, are you gonna die because somebody's talking about like, I don't know, biscuits? Like, no. It's okay. It's okay to be absorbed. Like, everyone's a different kind of gamer. I would just say for this type of platform, especially something like Twitch, is since there is that social aspect, you do kind of have to be a little more cognizant of, hey, there are people talking to me. There are things happening in this chat right now. If I can't talk to them right away, if I can't talk to them, maybe I can talk to myself, and just start commentating. Just start talking about what you're doing or what you're hoping is going to happen next or what you're doing, what you hope is going to happen or what the next move's going to be, like what's the play here. Just start doing that if you can't get to chat, and then after that happens, then you could go back to chat and be like, hi, hello, sorry I missed this. Because even if you weren't paying attention to them, you can mask that by like, hey, sorry, I was so focused on this game and I was talking to myself and figuring out how to beat this level, so we weren't here for 4 hours. See, it's all about the show. It's all about the show. Okay, it's all about the show. I'm telling you right now, it's all about the show. So sometimes it's okay to lie. Sometimes it's okay to white lie. It's okay, streamers. I'm gonna tell you right now, streamers. It's okay. It's okay. And luckily, I have really great mods, and like y'all are really good friends already. That I just hope that if I'm like, not doing anything here, like y'all are keeping each other entertained. If I get too focused into something, like I love that. Like I love when y'all will talk to each other and like there are a lot of my mods will just be there and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep chat flowing, we'll keep talking, and that's amazing because that's what I love to do. I love to keep chat moving. If I see it dead, I will literally try to go into your chat and try to be like, oh, let's talk about this. If you give me something to play off of, and that's the thing is like when you pick your mods, you literally have to have somebody that's gonna be able to just word vomit, that's gonna be able to play off something that's to be able to play off something that you've said or play off something in chat just for everyone to be like, oh yeah, we can continue this conversation. And then you don't have to worry about it. You just play your game and you be entertaining that way and we'll be entertaining over here, So that's why community is very important. And I am so grateful for you all. I'm not even joking. Like, this isn't me pandering. Like, I am very grateful for a lot of you who keep chat going or will talk to me or talk to each other and just like spark something to happen, and then we can keep going and everyone feels better and we don't have to watch our numbers dip, and even if it does, it's okay. Our mental health is fine, okay? We're working on it. Oh god. All right, let me catch up now. I say good at talking to yourself. Yes, you have to literally talk to yourself. No, I'm one of these self-help people. I will tell you right now, my biggest fear today, my biggest insecurity today, and like doing this right now, was I don't want to be another man with a microphone. That was my big insecurity for this lately. Like getting up to this point, I didn't want to be another man with a microphone, or any of those people that are on like YouTube or Twitch and being like, let me tell you what the problem is today. This is what garbage is. Like, this is why games are bad. This is why. Like, I don't need to hear your opinion. I don't need to hear your opinion piece. I don't want to hear your opinion piece, most likely. I know this is a very big opinion piece, but like, if it's gonna be toxic, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't need you to put somebody else down or put somebody else through it just so you can prove a point. No, thank you. Always be talking. It's their advice, but I also think that it's okay to be a quieter and cozy streamer. Yeah, but again, that's the thing. If you're known as a cozy streamer, that's fine. Go for it. But if you want to sit there, if you're going through something high active and if you want somebody to talk to you, if you want somebody to be like bonkers with you, then you have to keep just babbling. I talk to myself so much I feel crazy. Streaming breaks you as a person. Talk to myself all the time because I realize I'm commenting out loud. Yeah, literally just talk to myself all the time. Try to write an aspirational memoir, not this. If I'm alone, I talk to myself so much now. I talk to myself even when I'm not alone. I'm like, oh, sorry, I forgot there's people here. But sometimes I get so absorbed in playing, I forget that I'm streaming. And yeah, that happens. That totally happens. What was I think Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts were the ones that like really broke me. Those are the ones I really had to try to be like, okay, I need to be more active in talking. I need to be active with this because I'm too like on it. Even and trying to keep up with like an FPS, like when I play Call of Duty, that was my other big insecurity, was doing FPS games. My god, when I did Vanguard, my biggest insecurity was y'all talking and I couldn't see it and it was moving too fast and I couldn't catch up right away. Oh my god, I still feel bad to this day. Like, when are you gonna stop talking and actually play the game? It's funny, I know, but you seem rude. Okay, but that's different. That's different. I'm talking about, like, commentating about, like, dumb shit that's happening in the game. Talking to your community, that is totally fine. Fuck that game. If I'm here and we're having a good time, we're not playing the game. We literally played, the last time we played The Quarry, or no, one before it, bitch, we played for literally a minute. Literally under a minute. Because I kept fucking pausing. And by the time we got to it, it was the 2.5 hour mark. That shit, fuck that game. This is not for it. And like, we talked about it before. Twitch has made such such a huge jump from what it used to be. Like, it goes in its little waves. I think, like, it changes what it's useful for. And I think it used to be very game centered, whatever. But then once the pandemic hit, again, we were like, whoa, our lives are turned upside down. This is goofy. Like, how am I ever going to see the world again? And I feel like people were out here showing their talents, showing their outside, showing their world that we wouldn't be able to see or get to be a part of because we were in such lockdown. So now Twitch is more of like a social network slash media slash platform than it is a gaming platform anymore. Like, if you don't have that social aspect, if you don't have that community, all you're gonna be doing is sitting there playing that game, you know? And that's all you got. And that sucks. And that sucks. For me, for my, if you're what, if, well, that's if you're looking to be a content creator. If you're looking for just as a hobby and you're like, oh, whatever, fine. But like, for me as a content creator, that's my biggest fear. Is nobody coming to this, nobody listening, nobody participating, nobody wanting to talk to me, nobody wanting to share their experiences, nobody wanting to teach me. Like, that's what I want to get out of this. I don't want to teach y'all anything. I don't want to teach y'all anything. I want y'all to teach me. I want to hear different things, you know? Like, I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what your thoughts are, cuz I can't see, again, currently we're all very parasocial relationships. I can't see y'all. I can't see y'all. I can't sit next to you. I can't have that cup of coffee. I can't sit there and chat with you. You know? I mean, I could via a video camera, but I can't do it IRL, so it sucks. Like, and that's where I thrive. I thrive one on one. You talking to me. This is so freaky to me. I hate technology. When everything moved to Zoom and stuff, I did not like it. I fucking hated it. Fucking hated it. So like this freaks me out. Doing this freaks me out. I love talking to people one on one. I love talking to them one on one. Maybe a good way to practice is when you're not live anymore, just read and respond to someone. Yeah, literally, and do it out loud. Fucking do it out loud. The Red Glasses of the Soul, the Nick P story, not this. I'm already canceling my pre-order. Thank you. Make sure me look so oh my god, please. You should literally save Megan and I's DMs about streaming. It is literally, it is literally us screaming at between 1 and 2 a.m. being like, I'm gonna fucking delete my channel today. I hate everything. Why is this not working? Why is there another OBS update? Are you kidding me? Nothing works today. I quit. I'm leaving. I'm deleting my entire Discord. That's just a preview of what Megan and I go through. It is not effortless, but thank you thank you for thinking so, because it is definitely not. It is literally us screaming, just crying. Like, I think the biggest example of this was when me and Megan tried to troubleshoot the Wii, or the Wii U. What was it? The Wii, in the middle of her in the middle of her stream, in the middle of her having the words game up, and I have to like highlight my message so she sees it to do it, as we're both trying to like ha ha hee laughing about it, but both of us screaming on the inside. I had gameplay focus. Oh, that's a good one to add though, Sakura. That's a good one to add. I like that. I know that it's hard. It's a pain in the ass. I'll do an improv session. Brett is actually pretty good at improv when he's calm. When they're calm. If Brett could just chill out for a minute, Brett could do amazing. I've seen Brett like work shit out, like, and like do it. So I'm like, I know you can. But then we'll get a text out of everybody's like, I fucking was messy today on the show. I'm like, Brett, please. Like, please, just breathe a minute, Grandpa. Put your readers on, it'll be fine. All right. Get some chamomile tea. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. It seems so rude. Like but just to stream more about me than exactly. She got banned from my community a few weeks ago for saying that to me. I love when people try to tell Megan shit. I'm like, do you see the check mark next to her name? Like, don't, please shut up. I mean, but Sakura, you can be, and that's okay. Yeah, we're all different, but like, if you ever wanted to chat, you could. I feel like we have great conversations when we're in each other's streams and whatnot. Even when we were doing your K-pop night, I think we were all having like the greatest time. You and I had breakfast together. We had a great time. We talked for like 2-3 hours. Well, actually, kind of streams out there, and I know kind of people are feeling similar. Find comfort in some sort of energy. You don't have to be super high. You don't have to be. If you want to watch something quiet, go for it. You go for it. But like, if you're worried about it, there are ways that you could just like Fix it easy. Anxious and stream glitter nails me out. I was so lucky. Oh, Bales. I was like, no, I do now. I have a great time. Just wanted to. Papa! Hello, hi, how are you? How are things? How's life? How's it going? Arcana just napped too. Perfect. I'm glad we all napped. Sometimes when lower energy streamers are silly mods. Yeah, like literally all you have to. Oh my god, not the SpongeBob mods. Not this. Keep up to. We're working on it. Dead chat. Yeah, dead chat does happen. I want to end stream so I can nap. Papa gets through like 20 minutes of stream and goes, "This is too much." Every single time, Papa just goes, "Oh my god, it's only been 20 minutes." I'm like, Papa, you're fine. Just keep going. Just keep playing Genshin, and I'll sit here and chat with you about it. Dead chat is so. It is. It's rough to get through, but then that's the thing is like, I guess changing your mindset, which I guess again, I was lucky to be a YouTuber where I can just, if chat is dead and nobody literally wants to chat with me, I could literally just take my OBS or chat, whatever, put on the screen and play my game and just babble and just pretend like I'm back on YouTube again. I'm just sitting here by myself, back on the YouTubes. Another man with a microphone, and yet you have a podcast here. I'm telling you, Oywin, that's my biggest fear. So I like is nutty. Yeah, I do like their technical stuff. I do like, because I did try to learn that same Mix It Up bot or whatever you were using. I tried to do the same thing. It stressed me out, so I stopped. But it wasn't because their content. It was just so many buttons to click. Oh, I can't be active and talk. I like to be in my zone and drink. But what we did? We had a 1 minute quarry stream. Yes, 1 minute and chat for exactly. Kana couldn't get through her game either because we were excited to see her. I know. And I've missed all of our Kana streams so far, and I'm mad about it. I gotta jump on the subway. I'm sure you're already gone, but Win, thank you so much for coming in. I love you. If I don't speak to you, I hope you have fun in Spain. Keep us updated if you want. Just steal Glitter's content works for me. Brett, please. No eyes, no mouth, no social. Plus one a hating conversation without any visual feedback. Not the updates. We're quitting and moving off the grid. 1000%. Megan and I have literally been like, bye, we're leaving. OBS 28 was a fun 2 weeks of disasters. Delete it. Sponsor, how are you? It's been so long. Sorry I'm finally just catching up on chat, but Sponsor, I love you. I've been keeping up on your Insta. You've been having a lot of fun. Good for you. If you're still here, how's work? Have you survived? Are you in charge yet? And this channel, it's my time. It's my time. Yeah, the Resident Evil word was a disaster. Changing my Twitch name to Megan Hertz. Hi, hello. I've always thought about changing my Fortnite name to meganhertz.ttv. Well, I'm the band. Hello, I'm with the band. Oh, yeah, true. You are with the band. Hello, Loopy. How are you? How are things? How's life? Let's go. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. How the heck are you? Can I say meeting you in person? Oh my god, please. And I'm a W, but talking to you. Oh my god, Sucker, please. I was so nervous the entire time. I'm not gonna lie. Brett, shut the fuck up. Thank you. True, Brett, shut the fuck up. The more you hate me, the more I love you. Not this. I'm a man. I'm a manager. I know you're a manager, but I want you to be like the CEO. The CEO of it all. You know what I mean? But I hope work's not like too much, and it's not too much, and you're not overworking yourself. All right, guess what? Final two. We made it. Y'all have literally sat here with me for now. What is it? An hour and almost 2 hours. We're almost at the 2 hour mark, which is pretty good. Which is good. We're almost there. We're almost there. She he ho. Exactly, the she he ho. Okay, hold on, where it is. Okay, the last one I think it was just like comparing each other, like comparing yourself to. Okay, please, can I just? Okay, if I click my face, there we go. All right, I think this last part, it kind of went for the first part, but this is more just like. I'll read through it and you'll figure it out. What little I do worry about that my products aren't clean and polished enough, I feel proud of what I've done, and then I look at someone else and I think, oh, duh, I should have done that. I think it happens because the internet is a cruel place, and mistakes, despite inherently part of the learning process, immediately means you're lesser. I handled it by not posting anything. And the second one was, what little I do, I always feel like I'm not professional enough, that my finished products aren't crisp enough. So it's kind of just like everyone comparing their like body of content as a whole, not yourself, but like the content of it, and being like, oh shit, I did that wrong, you know? No, you're fine, Sakura. Thank you so much for the lurky. Got a scoot right past you. But no, I feel like, again, it's like everyone looks at a certain style of media and is like, hey, I have to emulate that exactly the way it is. No, don't do that. Number one thing, don't do that. You literally have to add your own spin, or else you literally become that person. Then you become everybody else. No one's going to watch you because that already exists. Why would I want to watch something that already exists? If I've watched it already, why do I want to watch it again? Or, you know what? If it's the same game, like again, we said, everyone playing the same game. Somebody's playing one game, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, ooh, I want to do that because that had a good reaction from somebody else in their chat. Or, ooh, that looks like a fun game that I would like to play. Okay, great. But at the same time, if you know that you and your 10 friends are playing the same goddamn game, you better find a way to make it fun. You better find a way to make it unique. You better find a way that's going to make people want to stay and watch you. Like, that's it. Like, looking at, like, emulating this and being like, oh no, it didn't look like everyone else. No, don't copy everyone's homework. You know, you don't copy the homework because you got to make it look like you did it yourself. So you got to make sure one of them is wrong. You know, you got to make sure like one or two of the answers are wrong. So maybe not get 100, but you still pass and you finish the work. You know what I mean? Because like I know that I could go through all my VODs. I can go through all my OBS settings and I can look at someone else's, and I know half the shit you guys have I do not have. I don't have it. I could sit here, I could play with my audio, I could play with my mic settings, I could play with my green screen. Somebody commented on my green screen the other day when they rated. They were like, well, their green screen's a little weird, but we're gonna go raid them anyway. Do you think I care? Do you think I care? Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, I know y'all don't come here for the bells and whistles. Because I don't got it. I don't got that. I don't got that. I don't got that brain cell. That connectivity, not up here. It's not up here. It's not there. I don't have that gene. I can't rock that. I can't do it. I see y'all do amazing things on your streams. You guys have animations. You guys have things happening on your stream while you're streaming. You have little videos playing. You have all this like insane stuff that I could never do. Arcana is was one of those people that can literally build an entire basically new stream that you'd even think you could do, and Arcana just does it. Arcana just does it. I could never. And Arcana will say, no, you can, and you'll do, no, I really cannot. I don't have the mental capacity to do it. I'll go, I'm the kind of person that if you want that, you literally have to come here and tippy-tappy it into my computer and put all the things, and then it's set up, and then I sit down and you say, okay, you press this button, and then that'll happen. And I say, okay, or you click that and that'll happen. Okay, I can do that. I can remember that. I can write that down and do it. But the whole technical aspect of it, absolutely not. That is not me. I was never a science kid. I never will be. Computer sciences, any science, math, not my thing. I could never ever. But does that mean that my content is any less than anyone else's? No. Is it any better? Probably not. I mean, y'all have animations. I got this. I barely figured out how to put these on here. Look at, you see that? You see that chat box moving? Girl, I barely have that on there. But the thing is, I feel like, and that's the thing, is like even if you release something and say, okay, look, this is what it was, I'm happy with it, but if you have something that you can comment on after and be like, okay, I could have done this better, I could have done that better, then do it next time. Do it next time. You put the content out, you were proud of it at the time. If somebody wants to say something to you, great, cool. Take it into consideration. If you feel like it's worthwhile and that's a change you want to make, look it up. Figure out how to do it. You can ask somebody, be like, or ask the person that told you, be like, hey, do you have any resources on how to do this? And if they say no, then be like, then stop commenting on my shit. I'm kidding. Then you just go and say, hey, do you know anybody who does? Or can you point me in the direction? And you just learn. You just learn from it. You grow from it. And like I said, that's looking from YouTube me to where we are now, putting out a solo podcast. Never ever would I have thought about that. I had no camera to begin with. I had barely this here microphone, and I said, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. You know, I would have never thought we would have been at this point having people be like, hey, I want to talk about my insecurities. I want to be a little bit vulnerable with you, you know? I never would have thought I would have met anybody outside of the US of A. So it's just like it's wild. It's just keep going, keep trying what you need to do. Again, don't let the bastards get you down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep going. Keep fucking doing it. Who cares? Just learn. Just learn on the go. YouTube is a very good resource. You don't need to buy books. You don't gotta hire anybody. Okay, I will asterisk. Unless it's something you have to build, I could never build a PC. One of you would have to come here and build it. I could never. I can't do that. I can't. Like I said, Arcana her coding could never do it. Could never do it. And you know what? And I feel like those people that love those kind of things, they see it as fun. Like that's just their thing. Like that's their bread and butter. They're good at it. Great. I'm like, great. If you do that for me, I can teach you a little bit of improv. I can teach you how to keep talking to yourself. I can teach you this stuff. Well, maybe not teach you, but like I can help you. I can help you on your journey. So basically, you're giving me a guarantee. I'm giving you a hopefully, you know what I'm saying. But again, as we said before, don't compare your content to others. Just try again. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. I know that's a lot coming from me, being like, he said what? It's okay to fail. I promise. It's all right. It's all right. You're gonna be okay. I promise it's gonna be all right. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it, Joe. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I promise it's gonna be okay. Just go for it. Just fucking go for it, dude. Just fucking go for it, dude. God. All right. I think that's gonna be the end of this week's episode. Is that weird? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? We did a whole episode, you guys. We did it, Joe. We did it. We did it out here. We finished. We finished the whole episode. I cannot believe we actually did that. Ugh! But anyways, if you enjoyed this, you can obviously, if you're watching live, you know where we are at twitch.tv/hi hello I'm glitter. But if you're listening, if you're watching on YouTube, or if I end up doing just audio version of this, you can find me on twitch.tv/hi hello I'm glitter. My Twitch, I believe, is hi hello I'm glitter, I think. But that's where I'll be posting the questions and stuff. I have TikTok, it's hi hello I'm glitter. If you follow me on any of those social medias, you will be able to find me. There I am. I will be posting the updates for this. This will be on the YouTube, hopefully, by the end of the week. We'll see. I probably want to do a little bit of editing for this, so we'll see. But I'll give you a little preview for next week, or for next week's episode. So in teaching, we've kind of learned, if you're going to deliver, bad news, you kind of want to do like good, bad, good, the little sandwich effect. So we started off a little hot. We started off a little bit of a give me an insecurity, So I think for next week, I haven't phrased it yet, but if you guys want to start thinking about it, next week's I kind of want to be like, what's one like surprise, like a surprise like talent or something, or something you got out of content creation that you didn't think you would. I want a positive this time. I want to hear some good shit. Like, I want to hear what streaming taught you. I want to hear what you learned from somebody else. What you learned from your peers. Like, I want to know. I want to know what good shit you got out of this. So that's going to be for next week. But yeah, until then, I guess be nice to each other. Don't comment on people's bodies. And be nice. Be nice to yourself. Because you're my friend. And don't talk bad about my friend. Or I'll beat you up. Okay? Goodbye.